You must have really messed up if they sent you to Leo.
Do you know why you're here?
Here because I broke chain of command.
Harp, he's not like us.
You're up.
You're commanding officer, and I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to deal with it.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? That's right. We're in April now. Happy April Fool's Day. Either that's in the past or the present. I don't know. I scheduled these things out so far ahead that I can't keep track of it. I'm like Rumpelstiltskin. I'm waking up and it's the future and we got flying cars. We don't have flying cars. It's one disappointing thing about this. But we do still have movies. And today we're talking about Outside the Wire. And joining me is it's not a Shakis bot. No, it's a busted old modeled Y'dell bot. Is that what I got?
Superhero.
Is that what I got stuck with? The old busted model? Hey, what's up, Y'dell? Say hello to the people.
That's why you said Rumpelstiltskin and it was Rip Van Winkle, you dumb nigga. That I'm gonna wake up in the future. He ain't have nothing to do with the future.
Get one. That's it. That's your one. That was your. You got me. You got me. That was one. I mixed up my fairy tales because I'm an adult man. I ain't got no time to be listening to daggone fairy tales. Fuck you. Fuck you. I know what I'm about.
Anyway, so hello everybody. I'm Y'dell Lynch, the one and only.
Yeah, thankfully.
The greatest to ever be. No. Come on, shut up.
I don't know about all that. So I got Y'dell in here to help me talk about Outside the Wire, Netflix's new Anthony Mackie film. Their golden boy, Anthony Mackie. Hey. Y'dell
himself.
What you think about this movie?
So what are we starting with? How are we running this? Like, are we going into spoilers straight off, or
I don't care. We go spoilers straight off the top. We going into spoilers. It don't even matter.
Off the top.
There should be a warning before this show. Y'all should have been warned before this show that there was spoilers in it. So
we're about to rip this movie apart. I
mean, honestly, like, how can you be spoiled when the trailer kind of gives you everything that happens?
Everything.
You know? There's really nothing spoiled. Like the whole, and see, fuck it, you don't want to start. The whole second act or third act twist that obviously said they gave it away because the trailer shows this movie like it's Robot Training Day, and guess what? It's Robot Training Day.
Robot Training Day.
Like I don't. There's nothing here of surprise.
Oh my god.
I mean,
I went into it with an open mind and everything, but the trailer literally gave everything away.
Mm-hmm. There was nothing surprising here.
I understand why Steven doesn't like fucking trailers now.
I mean, it's not the trailer's fault. The trailer, kind of the trailer's fault because they could have cut it in some way. It depends on the mandate that who ordered the trailer. It depends on who ordered the trailer, what they want, right? They could have cut this in a way that it didn't seem like Training Day at all. But maybe they didn't want to. Maybe they may make it look like, hey, show them a picture of Training Day. I want that. That's what I want right there.
He was missing was the, hey, my nigga.
My nigga.
Through the whole movie, that's all they were missing.
Look at him. Oh, I ain't know you like to get wet. Like, Anti-Fuqua need to look at this and just be like, oh, there's a lawsuit coming. Don't even worry about it.
Nigga stole my damn movie. Hold on.
Now, despite saying that, I mean, I did enjoy the movie. Like, it was all right. You know what I mean? Like, and most of that comes through from Anthony Mackie's performance. I mean, I feel like Anthony Mackie is one of those stars that I'm just like, I enjoy watching him do his thing. Like he's like the bad boy version of Will Smith. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
You know, like what Will Smith is like, I could take him home to my mom's. Anthony Mackie is like, oh, he a bad boy. I can change him. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel about it. Don't judge me how I feel about
like
my stars.
Robot, but instead the robot is actually the villain instead of like random AI or the AI from the whole.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at his gears trying to work. It's so adorable. Look at his little fumes of smoke coming out of his ear.
You can see me right now.
I know, right?
Cut off that video for this nonsense. Get invited and then niggas want to.
Even if I couldn't hear you.
All right, everybody. Just so y'all know, Trae invited me down here. He was like, "Hey, I need to Make some more movies.
Even if I could not hear you, even if I couldn't see you, Waddell, I would still be able to hear the gears try to wrangle themselves around in your head. Just want you to know that. You
Right,
can
eat your
hide all
mic.
you want to.
Eat your mic. Ew.
Anyway. So let's talk about some of the other people that we have in this here movie. Because we have somebody that I actually haven't seen before ever. Damson Idris, who plays Lieutenant Thomas Hart, the sort of inciting accident or incident that gets himself into this whole situation. He's a drone pilot. He made a call that he felt was very efficient and calculating, and that gets him sent to. Well, we think that gets him sent to Leo. I think he's a pretty good actor here. I think this isn't his first thing. Seems here
What else has he been in?
He's been in City of Tiny Lights, Megan Levy, The Commuter, Astral Farming. I haven't heard nor seen any of these movies.
Look up.
I've seen The Commuter. The Commuter is a 2018 Liam Neeson movie where Liam Neeson on a train talking about "get off my train," but these. But that's about it. I haven't seen any of these other movies that he's been. He's been on TV. He's been on Black Mirror, Twilight Zone, Doctors.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these.
Casualty.
Is he the kid from Snowfall?
Yeah, he's the kid. He's the kid from Snowfall. See, I haven't seen Snowfall. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so Snowfall is basically a drug movie on a drug TV show about cocaine in the 80s.
About cocaine. Okay.
Or the 90s, one or the other.
Some time period where there was drugs. Either way. But yeah, so what'd you think of his performance? Like, did you like him?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, it was certain. I guess it was his character, just because his character has never been in the war. It was just like, all right, yeah, you're out here now. Don't pull a Jaden Smith and be scared of everything.
God damn.
Like, protect your damn self. He over here jumping behind everything. And I guess that was just to put more emphasis on that his character was just a drone pilot. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he did. He did play.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
He played fearful pretty good. It's mostly that, like, and now I'm gonna go have this final fight with this robot where it turns into sort of Terminator. At the end, he's like, "Leo, I got you now, Leo."
It's like, I'm not scared anymore.
Like it's all very rote. Like this is an enjoyable movie. This is something that would have, if it didn't have Anthony Mackie. This is something that and some of the other stars that were here. I think Michael Kelly. I've seen him on freaking Person of Interest. I really liked him on that. But if it wasn't for him, I don't know much about Emily Beecham and stuff. But like some of the stars that they have here, this would have been straight to DVD. This would have been a straight to DVD movie if it hadn't been on Netflix. You know what I mean?
I definitely see it as a whole Netflix original.
All right, there wasn't. I think some of the visual effects was nice though, like the look of his body and stuff like that. Like that came across like clean and smooth. And then the robots in general, all the what are they, grunts? The Gumps.
Yeah, all the Gumps just look like they didn't look like how a foreign mechanized film would look. Yeah, like they didn't look all like that. Like they actually look like they blended in with the world nice.
What are you, like AI?
Their cell phone's AI. Gump's AI. I'm a prototype. My existence is classified.
You're evading the question, sir.
When you ask the right question, I'll give you the right answer.
Okay. What the hell are you?
You want my model number or text specs? Both are classified. Yo!
Oh, 10 hut.
Oh, you mean like they wearing like a pot, like how, like, okay, now hold on, put some respect on their name. If you ain't see that trailer for Space Sweepers, they coming for it. All right, they coming for their spot in the timeline. All right, don't be like that to them. Don't at them, man. Look, China, Korea, at this man real quick. This man ain't seen Wandering Earth. Don't. Wow.
I haven't.
He said all your visual effects films are trash.
No, I mean
Kim Jong-un, get this motherfucker, man. Get this motherfucker, man. I'll tell you his address. Go send a missile. right to his address. Wow. You tripping.
All right, so the old mechs that I've seen
Mm-hmm.
back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
when I guess I have seen a foreign film.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, I didn't even say anywhere towards China or Japan or any of that
You said
nonsense.
a
You just
foreign
went
film.
for that.
You said a foreign film.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't like a heavy pile of shit when it came to CGI. It was just
No,
like,
they actually look like they actually like this. This is like a world where, and not just the drones, but the world itself, the environment and things like that.
Yeah.
It actually looked like it was real war torn environments, and that's you
Yeah.
know that actually does look good. Those robots did look like they were in this world, like they've been used and reused, blasted and put back together, and
Yeah.
sent back out in the field several times. So you do get that feeling. Like when two of the like soldiers are like hitting the robot in the back of the head, and you know
It's
Leo
like,
looking
what
like the fuck, you know, like you do get that kind of feeling that they're like second class citizens almost, you know. And even there's a good point where Leo not Leo, that Harp, when he finds out that like Leo is like kind of going off, you know, when he starts to go off the rails, stuff like that, he kind of a switch flips in his head that, or when he finds out that he's a robot, and before they leave, he's like,
oh shit. He's like, do you trust me now?
no, but it's like, he starts to treat Leo like he would treat a Gump for a second.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, so we partners now, you know what I mean? You know, you we niggas now. And he's like, and Leo, the fuck? You are my subordinate. Like, we still got ranks out here. Do not play. Like I like that. I do like I really do like the relationship between Harp and Leo. I think that is probably one of the things that kept me through the film. Film is very unique. It isn't very like, it isn't renovate. Isn't like innovative, but I will say the performances here are good. You know,
like they play their character.
Hey, Sophia, I haven't seen you for long.
I can see how much you miss me.
Stop. I tell you whatever you want. Did you sell weapons to a Krasny unit this morning? 10 men. They took delivery 1 hour ago.
Details, you piece of shit. What did you sell them?
XR-12s.
Russian gumps.
Where's the vault? Oh, I'm a dead man if I... Either I kill you or Victor Koval kills you. But I'm much closer right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not really much to say here on the music side. Like I feel like there was slim to none if I even seen anything.
I don't even remember anything noticeable besides the song of when he was coming into the office. I think that's the only song that played through the whole movie.
Right. Like so it was real nonchalant there on that point.
Soundtrack right there.
And cinematography, I mean, other than like the visual effects shot and how they kept those, there wasn't really anything special cinematography wise.
No.
So I mean, honestly, man, so Y'dell, this is your first time here. We here at the movie club.
This is not my first movie club.
No, this is your first time with me at the seat of the movie club.
It is.
We do things a little bit differently when I'm at the head, and that is we try to teach these directors, and the director here and I'm gonna butcher the mess out of this, Mikhail Hofstrom. Hopefully that didn't sound too bad, Mikhail. But we try to teach these directors their problems so that when they go further into other movies, they will learn better. So we give them grades here, sir. And I would like to say, Mr. Hofstrom, I believe that you have good potential. If I may, your movie has good bones. It has good bones. You know how to make a movie. You know how to make a visual effects movie, which could be hard for some folks. That said, you need to not rip off other people's plots. You need to make, and usually it will be an automatic fail. For something like this, you would get an automatic fail if for these bouts of plagiarism. However, the whole movie industry does it. So we have to let you off with a warning and a lower grade. But we hope that your next film is, because you seem to have an understanding of war and military strife and all that stuff, and I feel like that stuff is there in a little bit of droves. So I will give this film a C minus. I will definitely give it a C minus. You kept me entertained. However, I can't look over the fact of how much this movie could have been, and for some parts was just teaching assistant Y'dell, if you will.
So, my points is gonna be mainly on the trailer itself. Don't give your movie away with the trailer. I understand you want to make all the audience know what the movie is about, but do not tell them what the movie completely is about. Like, they're gonna figure this out when they watch the movie. That's when you want them to know the plot. That's about it.
So you got nothing to say about the movie that we just watched? You talking about the trailer?
Oh, I give this movie a C. I'm never gonna watch this movie again. This was the only time I'm gonna watch it. It was great. Anthony Mackie did his job. All the actors, for the most part, I didn't have anything against it. Like the main person they were going after the whole entire time, he only had a short scene.
Yeah, there was really no reason for, you know, would have been a really good twist. It was a twist that I saw coming and it didn't really happen. So I guess, you know, maybe it wouldn't have been a good twist. But I always expected Sophia to be like actually be Koval or some shit.
Yeah, like something like that would have just been like, whoa, or Leo himself be Koval.
Yeah, you know that would have worked.
Kind of what I was expecting in the end of it.
I was banking on one of those two. It's just there's an actual dude and he just gets mollywopped for a second. It's like, all right.
First time we actually see him and he has a speaking role.
And I know that wasn't the point, but it felt like a waste a little bit. Like it just felt wasteful.
Like his character was in there for no reason.
Yeah.
Basically. He could have stayed anonymous the entire time and then they lost him in the end. Like,
honestly.
Like, what the hell?
But in any case,
about him at the end of it.
No.
It was about Leo.
Exactly.
Leo knew what he wanted. Did what he needed to do. In the end, he got some incendiary rounds to the chest. And he didn't get to do what he wanted to do.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I could have, but I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice.
What'd you say?
So you know what we thought, people? Let's see what the people actually thought.
Yeah.
And of course, this is a Netflix movie, so we don't really have a budget, box office, whatever nonsense like that. So we will go to Rotten Tomatoes and see what the people thought there.
Okay.
This movie sits at 35% on the tomato meter with an audience score of 33%.
Jesus Christ.
So neither critics nor general audience enjoy this movie or think it is anything to the vote. So honestly, with everything that we've said here today, I honestly can't fault this score. Like, you're not gonna get higher than this because you show such a lack of, like, shirtless Anthony Mackie can only get you so far. I'm sorry, you know, it's gonna, like, you can try as you might, but you're not gonna get more.
An apple before the test.
Exactly.
Like, hey,
no.
I got you a biscuit. I got you something before this test.
You turn into an apple. You turn an apple to a biscuit. It's like, look, I got you some biscuits. Like you went to Southern. You went to a Southern school. I got you some biscuits and gravy. Do you want this fried steak? Like, now give me an A. But all right, people. That's what we got. That's what the people think. Y'dell, where can the people find you on the interwebs?
Hey, you can find me at my Instagram, Gage Black Guy.
He had to think for a second.
My production Instagram, which is GagedLife_pro. But yeah, I'm not a Twitter person, and yeah.
For those that were confused, it's not Gay Life Productions.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's a whole different company.
I have Gages, so let's get this shit straight.
It's a whole different company. He gets their mail all the time. It's very crazy.
Trey, stop.
You can also find them on Grindr.
This is gonna be why your show runs over, is because of our fucking banter between each other and all the nonsense that we say to each other.
Well, then shut your mouth so I can tell the people where they can find. See, GAYLYEFE. You can find me on the internet on the Letterboxd King Price for Life. You can find this wherever podcasts are listened to. You're gonna hear my voice. after this anyway.
If you
So
follow
with that-
Trey, you follow me. That's the case.
That's not at all what it is. Thank you, and have a good night.
What's going on, Harp?
I removed this failsafe.
You did what?
If your war machine turns against you, why should I care?
How long do you think you'll survive out here on your own?
What are you using me for?
Do you trust me?
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Make sure that you check out the other shows that we have on the Facebook, the other main podcast that comes out every other Tuesday. Make sure you leave a like, share it with your friends and your family. Go check out our YouTube where we have content from other Production 1200 works. And make sure you follow us on the Instagram. We post sometimes there. We'll do more. We'll try. Maybe. Like us on iTunes podcast, rate and review. Give us them 5 stars. And we'll see you next time.